Okay, before starting engine checklist. Preferred special police pad then. Blah, blah. Lock in. That mouth is cold. Passenger briefing not required. Seats adjusted. Lock. Seat belts and harnesses are set. Doors are shut. Flight controls. Free. And correct. Vents cabin heat and air. Only is the cabin heat on. Fuel selector on. Brakes applied. Radios and electrical equipment off. Fuses and circuit breakers checked. Hobs noted. Engine start. Brakes applied. Fuel selector on. Carpet in. Mixture full rich. Primer not required. Throttle half centimeter. Beacon light on. Master switch on. Prop area clear. Clear. All right. Give me fuel. Give me fire. Give me that which I desire. Is this the right key? Cessna keys are usually facing to the right. Right, left, both? Yeah! This one actually works. 1,000 RPM. And a little pressure with the right up. And start time. 128. After start checks, radios and avionics.
Test. Radio 121.5. Checked. 3. Okay. Latest not required. Instruments. Field elevation 0. Set. DG set. Here, let me just adjust. Is there a squelch knob here? Or? I'll just have to put it way up to my mouth there, my gross mouth. Wing flaps. Bring them down to 40. Alright, 30. And 20. And 10. And 0. I wish I could go help that poor lady out there. That's a lot of Cessna for one girl. Fuel selector on, navigation lights on. Taxi lights not required. Transponder VFR standby. Taxi checks, taxi cleaners not required. Pilot brakes. It's gonna be tight. I'm gonna let her go a little bit more. Come on, there's got to be some ramp guy out. You're a flight instructor, and it's winter, and it's like you park up the plane. Like, yeah, I'll see you inside. Don't do that. It's really hard to push a Cessna. Even me, I'm what, 150-pound guy, and I can bench. I don't know what I can bench, but I used to bench a lot. It's hard. Do it by yourself. I'm just gonna. Hell yeah. Alright, brakes are checked, and direction controls plate instruments will check the taxi here. So, real careful here. Okay. Pretty good. I wish her good luck. Directional controls and flight instruments will check here. So, DG's moving, compass is moving, turn coordinator's moving, everything else is 0. Taxi check's complete. You're still blinking, right? Yeah. So it's now gusting. Fun flight. Now we'll slow it down a little bit. So instead of 1.7, it's going to be a 1.5 today. I'll explain that on the way back to Gatineau. Right now we got business to take care of. Okay, I see a nice spot right here. Okay, run up checks. Airplanes in Blake's private run-up area is clear and safe. We got some Tecnam or something behind us. I don't know. Airplanes in the windows, wheel straight, fuel selectors on, oil pressure checked, oil temperature's coming up. Throttle 1700. Here we go. Gently, gently when it's cold. Do it fast, it'll stumble. Okay, there's 17. Landing light, pitot heat. Ammeters, excellent. Suction between 4 and 6. Mixture. I'm sorry if my big head is blocking the way here. Mixtures checked. Magnetos. So, let that climb back up there. Okay, right mag. I'm looking at about 60. Back to both. Left mag. That was more like 25 maybe. Bit of a difference, but you know what, I'll take it. I think the maximum is 75. And carb heat. Dropping RPM. Gently bring it back. Idle for me, baby. Yep. Back in, back to 1,000. Yep. Takeoff checks, doors and windows are closed. Those are very important. Brakes applied, flight controls. Oh yeah, you can see with that headwind, the plane kind of jumps up a little bit. Yeah, I had it pop a wheelie once. That was not intentional. Instruments are set and checked, fuel selectors on, fuel quantities verified, we got full tanks. Fuses and circuit breakers are checked, they're all in. Showing full in the gauges here too. Mixture's full of rich, mags on both, master switch on. Primer, in and locked. Seatbelts and harnesses are good. Trim is set to the takeoff position, wing flaps, normal takeoff today, so flaps up, indicating up, verified up. Takeoff briefing. So, the wind's gusty today, taking off normal, off of 27 from Delta, I believe. The taxiways are plowed now, so we can do a regular takeoff. Go no go point's going to be alpha on the takeoff roll. I'm going to call power set, airspeed live rotation at 60 miles per hour indicated. If you have an engine failure on the runway, we'll apply the brakes, flaps up, and stop on the runway. If the situation's critical, we'll secure the engine, so mixture off, mags off, fuel selector off, flaps up, and master off. If we have an engine failure after takeoff below 500 feet, our best glide speed 70 miles per hour indicated, and we'll glide to a forced landing spot within 30 degrees of the windshield center line for a forced landing. If possible, before landing, we'll secure the engine, so mixture off, mags off, fuel selector off, flaps as required, master off. Anything between 5 and 1,000, best glide speed 70 miles per hour, glide to a forced landing spot within 90 degrees of the windshield center line for a forced landing. And if possible, before landing, we'll secure the engine, so mixture off, mags off, fuel selector off, flaps as required, master off. Anything above 1,000 feet, best glide speed 70 miles per hour, indicated we'll glide to a forced landing spot within 180 degrees of the windshield center line for a forced landing. If possible, before landing, we'll secure the engine, so mixture off, mags off, fuel selector off, flaps as required, master off. Takeoff briefing complete, traffic 360. It's pretty dead here. I don't see it necessary, and we're running low on time. My flight instructor's watching, you would do the same thing. Throttle friction loss has been adjusted, carb heat as per the operation of the record. We won't taxi with it, we'll put some on holding short. We'll be using it, but we'll be using it sparingly, not for prolonged use, because this is winter operations. And we're going to call the ATC guy in a second.
Got no ground advisories, Golf Romeo Alpha Echo, Yellow Coast. Golf Romeo Alpha Echo is requesting eastbound 3,500.
Romeo Alpha Echo, roger. Runway 27, wind 290 at 13. Altimeter 3007, squawk 0444.
Runway 27, squawk 0444, and it will be an intersection from Delta for Romeo Alpha Echo.
Romeo Alpha Echo, roger, runway 27, and confirm yellow code.
Affirmative, Romeo Alpha Echo.
Romeo Alpha Echo, roger, confirm you have the runway condition report.
Affirmative, Romeo Alpha Echo.
Romeo Alpha Echo, roger. Contact Gatineau Radio on 122.3, holding short on Delta.
1223 holding short Delta, Romeo Alpha Echo, good day.
Excellent. Also, after takeoff, we'll be making left traffic. We'll be making the crosswind turn after reaching circuit altitude, and we'll be taking our initial magnetic heading to our set heading point, which is 86 degrees. Got that in the takeoff briefing. Okay, clear on the left, clear on the right, let's go. Yeah, I don't see, probably some people in the zone maybe, but I don't see anyone in the circuit right now. Well, taxi nice and easy. So I'll tell you, I was supposed to fly at noon, booked on another airplane. Pre-flight, everything, whatever. Spent a lot of time de-icing it. It was really annoying, running back and forth. And I was using the wrong fluid too. I wasn't using glycol, it was wash fluid. You're supposed to use glycol past a certain temperature. And I do all that and the plane doesn't start.
Clear!
One eternity later.
Try cranking, priming while cranking, letting it sit. I think the whole ordeal was maybe 15 minutes or so. I had several instructors, including my own, of their own volition, offer to help. Really cool of them. But we couldn't get it started. And last minute, a booking popped up. My instructor's plane. So, because it was too windy for the flight that he was trying to do, I guess. So, here we are in Romeo Alpha Echo. My saving grace. But yeah, I really didn't think I was going to get to fly today. So we are doing afternoon now, so it'll be a little more gusty for what we're doing today, which is nav, maneuvers, and precautionary. There's supposed to be a forced in there, but I've already done a bunch of forced, and we're doing a 1.5 instead of a 1.7. So realistically, it's nav, maneuvers, and precautionary landing. I think I'll just try and bang out all the maneuvers at once. Power on stall, slow flight, and deep turns. Then we'll start slowing her down here. There we go. Okay, 4 takeoff checks. Car beats on, transponder, alt with the code they gave us. Compass and DG. Lines. Wing flaps up, landing light strobes, we'll have the landing on. Strobes not required, radio, we'll call them in a second. And takeoff time, say 1:41.
Got no radio, Golf, Romeo Alpha Echo, holding short Delta, runway 27.
Delta Romeo Alpha Echo, get no radio, roger. Traffic, initial climb about 2 turn cross from helicopter, touch and go.
Traffic in sight for Romeo Alpha Echo and landing. Romeo Alpha Echo, Roger. Confirm it's going to be a left turn eastbound.
Affirmative, left turn.
Roger.
Okay.
Alpha Papa Zulu extending the initial climb, climbing 1,500 for PFL mid downwind. Alpha Papa Zulu, Roger. Traffic lining up behind you, Cessna 150 left turn eastbound. Alpha Papa Zulu, Roger.
Normal takeoff day. As stated, would be kind of cool to do some funky stuff. They're short, but the PTR doesn't call for it, and I hate being in a rush. Rushing and flying do not mix. Okay. Gently bring it in. Power set. Airspeed alive. And rotate.
Traffic in sight on the runway. Alpha Papa Zulu. Alpha Papa Zulu, Roger.
Positive rate, altimeter is confirmed. Runway center line. A little more windy than it was yesterday. Oh yeah, we'll have some cabin heat on as well. Oh yeah, feels good to be back in the gusts. I love these things, man. When you're trying to write down your nav log and these things are bouncing you around, man.
Go South Battery Sierra, get the radio, runway 27. Wind 280.
Where's that helicopter?
Altimeter 3007, squawk identity.
Past 500 AGL, flaps are up.
Alpha Sierra 1500 feet eastbound for the long final super. Alpha Sierra, Roger, runway 27, Roger, ident.
Said he was extending his initial climb. I still don't see him though. Okay, 1,200 feet. Traffic's checked. Okay, I see the helicopter actually now. He's way away. I think that's him. That looks like a heli.
Alpha Papa Zulu, PSL for the runway 27. Alpha Papa Zulu, Roger, confirm it's stop and go. It's a stop and go, Alpha Papa Zulu. Roger.
$1,600 feet.
Tommy West Banco, contact Ottawa Terminal 127.7. 127.7, Romeo Alpha Echo.
Alright, now we're left traffic here.
Ottawa Terminal Golf, Romeo Alpha Echo. Golf Romeo Alpha Echo, Ottawa Terminal, good day. Spark guidance, altimeter 3007, proceed eastbound, 3,500 is approved. Identified eastbound, 3,500 approved, Romeo Alpha goes. Romeo Alpha Echo, identified.
How did he already know? No,
Bravo
telemetry.
6 4 minute back. Would you like to do a visual on 3-2 or you're flying the auto transition? We'll take the visual 3-2, Bravo 6 4 minute back. Bravo 6 4 minute back, Roger. Maintain your heading and do you have the fuel in sight?
This one likes a lot of right rudder.
Maintain heading and we have the fuel in sight, Bravo 6 4 minute back. Roger.
Ottawa Terminal,
2005.
772, Charlie Golf, Yankee Whiskey November, good afternoon.
Golf Yankee Whiskey November, Ottawa Terminal, good day. Squawk guidance, altimeter 3007, I'll get back to you.
3027, squawk identity, Golf Yankee Whiskey November.
Air Bravo 6 4 minute back, visual approach, runway 32.
Alright, so we're past the runway, so we'll take our set heading here. Gate 6 towards Rockland.
Yankee Whiskey November, identify.
And once we get up to cruise, we'll adjust our compass again.
Pay attention.
Alright, DG.
Golf Yankee Whiskey November, looking to get a block of airspace, 6,500 to 4,000 feet in my current position.
Okay, Yankee Whiskey November, you squawk the altimeter 3007 and go back to the previous code 0436.
0436, Golf Yankee Whiskey November.
3,200.
Bravo 6, 3-4 minute back, contact on what town, 118, that's right.
12 o'clock, got a jet.
Contact town, 18H there, road 6.
50 feet to go, we'll start leveling off here.
The Q is going to remember you now, identified, you mentioned eastbound at 6.5, confirmed.
Thank you, Miss Skinner. Remember requesting a block of altitude between 5,000 and 6,500 at our current position.
Okay, Yankee Whiskey November, sounds great. So the block 5 to 6,500 is approved. Make sure to remain west of Lake McGregor.
West of Lake McGregor, 5 to 6,500 approved. Golf Yankee Whiskey November. Thank you.
Alright, DG's doing real good here. Alright, so let's lean the mixture here.
Good afternoon, 7150 Golf Sierra Hotel Romeo.
Golf Sierra Hotel Romeo, Ottawa Terminal, good day. Squawk Cadet, Southwest 3007. Same intention.
Identifying 300 kilometer, and we're requesting a block of altitude.
There we go.
At 6,005.
That's leaned.
Good Sierra Hotel Romeo, already on
Run the cruise checklist here.
East and west of Lake McGregor in the same block as you. Are you able to go further northbound for your block?
Affirmative, we'll go north for our block.
So,
Okay, Sierra
cruise
Hotel
checks,
Romeo,
wing flaps are up.
down and please,
Power is 2500, trim set, and mixture has been leaned.
of Lake McGregor and 5,000 block 6,000 square feet.
5 to 10 nautical miles north of Lake McGregor.
Before reaching our first checkpoint, we will do a cabin check, so fuel selector on, mixture lean, throttle set, RP in. Put it on for a little bit here, 10 seconds. Mags on, master on, prime rated lock, altitude 3,500, location 3 miles west of Rockland.
Get your 79.
Traffic.
Turn left there to Rito on course.
Scanning.
Left turn Rito on course. Yes, sir, 799.
Scanning, looking, etc. Yeah, all looks good. The DG and the compass on this one is great. On some airplanes, man, it won't stay synced for more than like 2 minutes, but this one is pretty dialed.
Mike Juliet Foxtrot, there's a traffic catch 12 approximately about 8 miles.
Like Juliet Foxtrot, I think that's the 206.
5,000 descending, if it's possible for you to proceed eastbound now.
We've got them on gas. We're looking for that traffic, and we will.
Alright, another time over.
Okay,
152.
2,500 current location is approved.
2,500 current location, Mike Juliet Foxtrot. Thank you.
152, add that to 141, that's 11 minutes. So it took us 11 minutes to do 12 miles. So go here, we'll do 12. We'll do 11, 12, which puts our ground speed at 66. So estimated time en route now. Well, if we add the rest of it here, which is 39 miles. Should take us about 37 minutes.
Papa Victor Oscar, surveillance services terminated, frequency change approved. We'll talk to you soon.
153, 23.
Romeo on cycle, leaving on what plan C, surveillance services terminated, frequency change is approved. Frequency change approved, Romeo on cycle, good day.
And we'll take our new set heading, which is 84. Minor adjustment, really. All here.
Traffic advisory, Golf Romeo Alpha Echo is 3,500, 1 mile east of Rockland, heading south. Any conflict, contact Golf Romeo.
Man, I hate the cabin heat on this thing. You know what? I love the upholstery. I love the upholstery. I like the brown, very 70s, very cool. I don't feel good. I look good, but I don't feel good. It's cold, man. I need fingerless gloves. I'll tell you one thing that's cool. It's all along the river here. It's frozen, and there's a bunch of...
Currently 1 mile above
Montebello, currently practicing in between Montebello. Around 3,000.
Yankee Tango, this is Romeo Alpha, looking stick at between Montebello and Winter.
Golf Yankee Tango India, currently between 5 miles south of Montebello and practicing between Montebello and Alfred.
Ah, okay.
Roger, Romeo Alpha, Echo, we'll stay around that Plantagenet area then.
Alright, we'll do this one checkpoint at Papineauville, and then we'll switch to maneuvers because that space is taken. And I don't want to go higher than 3.5. It's not going to get any warmer. Not about me, about the engine. I'm worried about the engine is the main thing.
Shark advisor, Golf Romeo Alpha, Echo is 3 miles south of Poisson. We'll be deviating now to the south to practice maneuvers at 3,005 and below around the Plantagenet Pendleton area.
Alright, we'll mark the time over here.
Stay traffic, Golf Foxtrot number 8, 70172. Currently over the town of Enterprise at 3,500 feet.
157.
En route towards Trent.
157. So that took us 5 minutes.
Golf Foxtrot number 8, 70172.
And it was supposed to take us 5 minutes. So our ground speed is unchanged.
Northwest.
Just calculated it really quick. 9 miles in 5 minutes. How did our ground speed go up? Oh, probably because of the takeoff time. Okay, now it's at like 108. Alright, we'll start deviating west now. Traffic's checked. Or deviating south. Which if we look here for 39 miles. Now it's going to take us about 21 minutes. 21 minutes from now is 18.
Traffic advisory ending primary. This is 150 Golf Lima Mike. Approximately 15 miles south of Enterprise.
Okay, that was good.
Please traffic through the 5.
Okay, so first off, we're going to do a power on stall. Get right into it. I'm just going to let the airspeed bleed off here before I take it up to the VY attitude. See how it stumbles a bit there? Alright, now we're going to go up. Approaching the stall.
En route frequency,
Ready for the horn?
Louis Tango Echo is 2 miles south of Sarsfield, heading north towards the Ottawa River.
Wait for that buffet. And there it goes. So recover. Nice and gentle. Back to the cruise attitude. I think I should brake the stall a little bit more. I just don't want to overspeed the prop too much. Alright, let's do one more. I really want to feel... I was kind of easing it into it there. Obviously she's flying pretty good. Okay. Yeah, she's stumbling there? Yeah, I thought I was being slow with it there. I don't know if you can see on camera. I think I'm being slow, but I guess I'm not. I'm just looking ball outside, ball outside.
Traffic advisory for Tower. We've already got to Chinese Foxtrot Tango about 505 just over Montebello at 1.5 en route to Gatineau and Rockcliffe. Conflict Fox Yankee Tango.
And down. And recover. I think we need a little more right rudder. My issue with power ons is the ball moves even though I feel like I'm coordinated. I'm like, there's no way I need that much rudder, right? It feels like I'm giving it pressure, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll try with 2200. Focus on the ball, focus on the ball. Well, not just the ball, but everything else too. Go, approaching the stall. And stall, break it, recover. I could have applied full power there, I didn't have to. I want to be easy on the motor. I want to be easy on her, on the old girl. Alright, let's flip back around, do one more, and then we'll get into steep turns. This one's got good stall characteristics though. Some of the airplanes I was talking about the DG, all the airplanes got quirks. Anyone who flies airplanes knows this. But this one flies particularly good. Some of them, they like to scare you when they stall. And they like to give you a run for their money. They're like, oh, I feel like doing a spin today. Ah, psych, I was just messing with you. But I made you soil your pants while I was at it. Alright, let's bring it back. Start bleeding off the airspeed. Obviously, this
Tango Echo is about Rockland heading northwest towards the Gatineau Airport. At 2,000 feet.
Let's see if I can see anything Tango on you there. This one really likes to fly though. We're at 4,400 feet. But there's no one else really in the area, so I feel reasonably comfortable. Alright. Is that 2,200? Oh, she's stumbling there. See what I mean? That cold weather. Alright. All centered. Keep stepping on it, keep stepping on it. And recover. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah! I have a lot of people, they like to sort of yank the yoke to really like stall both wings. I'm a little bit of a soft hands. I don't always do that, but I just did there and it was like, let's do some steep turns here.
Gatineau, I read you to the helicopter, about 505.
Okay. Alright, here we go, steep turns. We'll do one to the left first. So, 10, 20, 30, at 100 RPM. And maintain 3.5. Bit more power than that. Oh yeah, baby. And we'll roll out there. Rolled out a little bit too late, but that's okay, I'm happy with that. Couple bits of trim here. I gotta anticipate that a little bit better. Alright. Let's check the traffic. Let's do one to the right. 10, 20, 30 at 100 RPM. Feel the G-forces. There's your outside reference. And keep it there. Keep the cowling just kissing the horizon. And keep it at 45, don't be afraid. Be afraid. And roll out here. A little bit late again. In about 80 feet. Not bad, I haven't done steep turns in months. You know, I just got back from break and everything. Let's go back towards Plantagenet. We're looking at a 3.5 there, yeah. We're laughing, dude. The main thing is, unfortunately, we got to do a precautionary. It's going to take, that's going to be the bulk of our time, and I want to save that till the end. Alright, now let's do a bit of slow flight here. Alright, so setting up for slow flight. So, bring it back here. Okay, speed check, lap 10. Speed check, lap 20. Lock in here, lock in. Gonna let it keep coming back and wait for that horn. More right rudder. Oh. Oh, went away. Bring it back a bit. There we go. Alright, keep it there, keep it there. Oh, she needs a lot of right rudder. She needs boatloads. I'm not going to do this for too long because it's so cold here and we're keeping the engine kind of half cocked. Oh, we're cruising, baby. Every time I do slow flight, the song Lowrider comes back in my head. I don't know why. I just think, because we're like low riding, you know, we're going slow, we're taking it easy. Alright, let's try a turn now back to the north. Traffic's checked. A little bit more power and a little less rudder in the turn. Ideally, you should be counter-controlling here. The ailerons in the rudder. Watch that altitude, 3.6. Come on, we can bank a little more. That's it, atta girl, come on, descend. I don't see we're out of it now. I want to try and descend a bit in slow flight, but so I'm gonna keep 3.6 because something's kind of sketchy. I really want to be nice to the motor here. Alright, get back into it. It sounds like someone's got an inflatable chicken in the back. Alright, I'm pretty satisfied. We gained 100 feet, whatever. I won't do it again. I don't want to overcool the engine. I'm happy with the turns. Let's recover. So, gently bring in full power. Nose down. Safe airspeed, positive VSI, 20 to 10. And safe altitude, 10 to 0. Let's do one more power on stall, and then we'll start on our precautionary. I think it's because there's kind of a high pressure system in the area, like 10-20 millibars or something. So for once, I'm kind of struggling to get her to slow down here. I'll take like a VX attitude here. Down she goes, and recover. A little bit less coordinated, full power. Ah, she turned on me. Well, that was all me, but alright, I'm gonna try it one more time here. And recover. Lot better, lot better. I just forgot to call the stall, obviously, because I'm late. Alright, enough of that.
267 traffic in the Smith Falls area. Kilo Echo Golf. Currently 5 nautical miles to the west of Smith Falls.
Now we are going to do our precautionary. This is the moment, ladies and gentlemen. This is the grind. So let's say, for example, that we have, I don't know, you guys are my passengers and one of you is just absolutely projectile vomiting everywhere. And it's like, dude, we gotta land, this guy is gonna die. Okay, well, let's pick a field. I'm looking at some fields straight in front of me here. We'll start down on our descent. On-road descent. Looking at some fields straight in front of me here. Some of them are plowed. You know the wind's coming. The last wind check tower gave us was 290 at 3. So we know we're gonna have to land facing west. So let's see what we've got for fields facing west. Well, you don't want one that's in deep snow. That's gonna be kind of a death sentence for us. Part of me wants to just look for the one I used yesterday. But nah, it's not realistic, man, come on. Alright, I got one right there with furrows. I'm gonna go for it, and I'm gonna say we're gonna land facing facing north, because at least it's 290. So we gotta descend a bit further. We're gonna descend to 1,500 feet. And we're gonna enter from the inactive side. It's honestly not the best field, but there's a matter of time at stake here. And there really is nothing else in the area, I'm not joking. Fresh snow. Alright, now we are on our downwind leg of our high pass, so we can do the callus check. So civilization check, we got buildings. Obstacles, we got power lines on the road there, so we'll come in high with flat 40 if we were going to land. I won't bring her down to flat 40. Location, no, not location, W, winds. It's going to be a crosswind landing, but I couldn't find anything facing to the west. L and S. Surface condition and length. Well, it looks long enough. Not that long, but long enough. So we'll see about that. I think we're supposed to be on the inactive side for the low pass. So our turnaround is going to be just basically a 180. Okay, we're entering the field. Start the timer. Now we'll keep her at, yeah, like 800 feet. Easy, yeah. There we go. That's got it. 30 seconds, so we got 3,000 feet to work with. So now we'll overshoot, so full power, carbeat off. Safe airspeed positive VSI, 20 to 10. Okay, so now on the actual downwind, we do the PPP, so that's passenger briefing.
267 traffic in the Smith Falls area, time is eclipse, Golf Kilo Echo Golf. Currently 7 nautical miles to the southeast of Smith Falls. We'll be en route at 5,500 feet to Cornwall.
So we're doing a precautionary landing. Secure all sharp objects, secure your seatbelts fasten, latch your doors before touchdown, whatever. Actually, that's more forced. Rest assured, I'm trained for the situation. Pan call, so we simulate pan. Romeo Alpha Echo. 3 miles east of Plantagenet, executing a precautionary landing. 2 souls on board. And not sure if I remember the first one. Or the third one. Passenger briefing, pan. Passenger safety? Can't be it, no. Passenger something. Anywho's. Let's go. Carpeed on, speed check, flap 10. This is a pretty awful field. Forgot to mention, on the low pass, you can redo your cowls because you'll have a better view of the, whatever you call it, of the speed check flap 30 of the field that you're landing on. Definitely would have made that, so 500 feet overshoot, full power, carpet off. Carpet first. Bring her back around 30 to 20. Positive VSI, safe airspeed 20 to 10. And safe altitude 10 to 0. A little bit of mechanical turbulence there. As you can see.
So yeah, once again at this point, the batteries on my brand new GoPro Hero 13 decided they were dead. I left it on the like 4K HDR mode, that's why. So when I put it to 1080p, next time you'll get to see a full flight. Thank goodness. I'll bring a spare one just in case, if I have the spare time to fiddle around in the cruise. But I hope you enjoyed the video of the maneuvers, the navigation, the precautionary. And next time I'll get the return. You know, I'm enjoying being able to film the whole cabin because I got some GoPro mounts, but the one I was flying already had one installed. But I bought some sticky adhesive ones, so they're real fun. So glad to be flying again.